This is Umar for BoxNation. We're in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Hamzah Sheeraz, fresh off a flight from New York. I don't know how you're doing it, man.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, but it's nice to be soaking up the environment and atmospheres in both kind of ends of the spectrum. So yeah, man.
Before we come on to Edgar Berlanga, Hamzah, does it feel a bit weird? Like, what's the feeling coming back here? You're here where you boxed Carlos Adames in Riyadh.
I didn't realise until you said it.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realise until you said it. I don't know if that's jet lag or what it is. But yeah, I just clocked it's coming back. It's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting because I'm normally used to going to the other arena, the Kingdom Arena. But it's nice, bro. First time I'm watching Canelo fight, so I'm honoured.
How would you reflect on that all now with Carlos?
Massive learning experience because you've seen the changes I've made, and I've got the perfect opportunity to show why I made them changes. It's not like I'm fighting some journeyman where I'll just blast him out and then eventually have a bond with Andy, but this is straight back in the deep end.
I don't want to dwell on that one too much, but one question I do want to ask you, Hamzah, is having processed it all and watching it back, etc., do you feel like it'd be fair if someone said you lost that fight with Carlos?
I can see both ends of the argument, both sides. Sorry, not ends, both sides. It's boxing, split opinions, so I respect anyone's opinion really and truly. But yeah, I can definitely see how people would see it that way. Yeah.
I'm guessing your hands all healed up.
Yeah, healed up, bro. Healed up. I'll start proper camp next week for the fight. So yeah, I'm buzzing.
You must be buzzing that you're with Andy Lee, Hamzah.
It's someone who I've idolised a lot. Idolised as a coach, as a fighter. And yeah, now I've got the opportunity to work with him.
Your jab has been phenomenal in what it's done for you in your career so far. I guess against Carlos, maybe you needed different things to your arsenal and rather than relying on that jab. Is that something obviously you're going to focus on with Andy, Hamzah?
100%. I think me breaking the hand in the 4th and 5th round was a massive blessing. But like you said, you can't just rely on one thing. So yeah, like I said, it's a massive blessing going forward because I now know, God forbid that was to happen again, I divert to something else, to throwing combos or to throwing whatever it is. So yeah.
I see a lot of similarities with you and Andy. He was a very tall and rangy fighter, had dynamite in his hand as well, like yourself, and kind of brought people onto the
shots,
with their long sort of shots. So I guess you're learning from the best in that regard.
Yeah, no, for sure. Someone whose style makes sense, whose coaching style makes sense for me, and that's why we picked him.
When you went into the gym and watched that session with Ben Whittaker, I've heard you talk about that really kind of made the decision for you, but what was it about that?
Simplicity. What they practiced, you could see he implemented in the fight, even though it was 2 rounds. You could see he implemented in the fight. And yeah, it was good to see, very refreshing.
But now yourself, Ben Whittaker, Joseph Parker and Paddy Donovan, it's some stable he's got there, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, for sure. And listen, if I'm in camp with any of them fighters you just named, I'll learn from them. It's a massive blessing and it's a massive honour as well. But yeah, it's nice to be in a stable with other fighters. It's the first time I've been in one, so it'll be interesting.
Growing up in Ilford, as a guy who started boxing quite late, did you ever think you'd have a face-off in Times Square?
No, never, bro. Never. And not. You always hear fighters talk about the American dream, but not until I went to New York 2 days ago. I witnessed it, I felt the atmosphere, I felt the fan energy. It's where I'd like to be for possibly the rest of my career.
He seemed really rolled up. Like, I know both of you said things at the end, but he's the one I think kind of instigated it. What was he saying to you, Edgar?
It was just saying, I can't remember something about being in the trenches. And I told him he's Canelo's bitch. And that was about it really. Just back and forth. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like that until the fight. It's going to be fiery. I think he thought I'd just stand there and be quiet, to be fair, because I've never really give it like that before. But this is a different level now. It comes to a point in your career where you've got to kind of show who you truly are. You know what I mean? he's the best person to bring that out of me. So yeah, it'd be interesting.
You could have been forgiven to have your first fight at super middleweight against someone else.
I know.
A welcome fight. Edgar Berlanga's got dynamite. The start of his career, he was just electrifying.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's something you're gonna have to be very conscious of early on in the fight.
Yeah, but like I said, being in with Adames and being in with Ammo Williams, I've learned kind of, regardless of who you fight at the top level, they're all going to punch. They're all going to be dangerous. But then it's all about concentrating on my own game.
Why'd you beat Edgar?
Because I feel like I'm being overlooked. I feel like he's looking at me as he's coming out for 160, he's not ready. So it puts me in a position of power.
And fighting at Central Park, Hamzah, that is wild.
Yeah, for real, man, for real. And it could be anywhere in New York and I'd be happy. Anywhere in America and I'd be happy. But yeah, historical, yeah.
Just a couple of more things. What did you think of Chris Eubank Jr. the other night?
Oh, great fight, man. Great fight. Him and Conor put on an absolute spectacle. I was there ringside as a boxing fan. Do you know what I mean? As a fan. It was electrifying. You lost the camera there.
Yep. How did you know?
I can see it. Wait, there you go.
There you go, you're back.
You got
Hang on. Oh, nightmare. It's going so well.
You got to calibrate, innit?
Yeah. Oh. Right, you're back. Go on.
What was he saying? Oh, yeah,
Eubank.
Great fight. I was there as a boxing fan, and it kind of gave me goosebumps. The fathers being involved, and then Conor and Chris putting on a fight of that magnitude. Crazy, bro.
I feel like, obviously, you've got to do a job against Berlanga. If he beats Ben in a rematch, if that happens, there's a race to Canelo Alvarez here next year. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah, 100%. But I've made the mistake about talking about other fights after my last fight. I don't want to do that. Let me just smash up Edgar Berlanga first.
Listen, have a good camp in Ireland.
Thank you.
And I'll see you out in New York.
God willing. Thank you very much.
Queensbury,
The biggest fights.
and the biggest nights.
Home of champions.
Home of knockouts.
There's no way back from this!
The home of the future.
And this is
The
it!
global home of boxing.
Queensbury, exclusively on design.